Hi, I'm Chris Hutchinson.
And I'm Tom Hutchinson.
And we're here with Rock the Kaspa,
bringing you monthly news and updates of all things Kaspa.
Let's get into it.
So let's kick off and dive straight in with the dev and tech updates.
So we've not actually got many dev and tech updates for this month, but what we do have is a Rusty Kaspa workshop number 3. The video with Michael Sutton and Hans Moog is now loaded to Kaspa YouTube account. They discussed Rusty Kaspa performance aspects with code walkthroughs and detailed background on several tasks. Well worth looking into and watching if you are really into the techie side of things. They always, like Michael Sutton always explains it perfectly well, and Hans Moog is obviously new to Kaspa, working on Kaspa, so it's great to get his insights too.
Yeah, definitely, and a massive welcome to Hans Moog as well. It's great to have him on Team Kaspa.
Yeah, definitely, especially with all the Tangle stuff that he used to do. It's awesome to see him over on Kaspa now, so yeah, definitely worth taking a look at that one.
Yep, 100%. And what we do have from the dev side of it is a prophecy released by Michael Sutton, which basically says, my prophecy, Kaspa Core will keep researching, building and delivering. Jonathan will continue to lead it in terms of vision, far-reaching long-term research and short-term endless day-to-day brainstorming. Core R&D will continue to scale and expand to wider and wider circles. Builders and developers will keep joining layer 2 testnets and build dApps which utilise Kaspa's inherent superiorities. Kaspa's marketing will decentralise more and more. There will be no central voice. As part of the many voices, core members will find ways to communicate their vision and nuanced discussions to the broader crypto community. Truthfulness will prevail. Kaspa Core will identify with people who actively contribute, build, research and think about Kaspa from the moment they wake up until the moment they fall asleep. Educators, pedagogues and evangelizers will do what they do best and communicate at different levels based on their knowledge and expertise. I'll keep researching, thinking, developing and posting about Kaspa and speak as directly, accurately and truthfully as I can. I love you all. Not a prophecy. We've just started.
Yeah, so cool, man.
Yeah, which is really cool. And it's just nice to hear that everything's just still pushing forward. And yeah, it is great to hear. What I have noticed actually saying that is we're getting more and more of the integration side of building and stuff like that. There's just so much building going on at the moment, so much.
Yeah.
And I remember when we first started these series, it was very much like dev and tech updates just went on forever. But obviously there's been so much work done and the next stuff are all big ticket items. So now it just seems to be this, I don't want to say void, but like almost there is a void just being filled with all these new builders coming on the space, which is really, really good.
So yeah, it's really, really interesting to see how well Kaspa is actually doing in terms of ecosystem growth. And like I said, we've got Kasplex that are testing out at the moment. They're layer 2. That's going really, really well. Lots of cool stuff being tested out on that. But we also have IGRA coming online soon with their testnet. So smart contracts are coming, but already even without smart contracts, you've got these vibe coders coming in and going, look, we can do this, we can do this. Really, really cool to see. All on a proof of work. Just, it's unreal.
Yeah, it is huge. Like I say, it's more, I suppose it's more, I've just noticed there's been an increase in new builders coming over to Kaspa, really, more than anything. So it just seems to be all of a sudden the list of integrations just goes on, which is so cool to see.
Well, Kaspa is the place to be now.
It is the place to be. And we were here, I'm not going to say first, but pretty early.
We're pretty early.
And we built nothing, but we're here.
We built a merch store.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Crypto's best kept secret.
That is crypto's best kept secret. So, talking about these new builders, though, let's move on to the latest Kaspa integrations.
Yeah. So, Kaspa Hub have added a web page to all wallets that support Kas. You can filter by features and devices, everything you need to start using Kaspa all in one place. Really, really cool to see. And like again, this just really helps with onboarding people. they want to know, like that's one of the first things people ask. What wallets can I use? Where can I buy Cas? Things like this. And so a one-stop shop of everything, all the wallets that actually help you spend Cas, buy Cas, they're the place to
transact on. Yeah, exactly. Keeping on with wallets, we've got Castle Wallet, iOS public beta has gone live. Android followed a little later after. They've also integrated with different projects like Swap and Kaspa.com. They're also going to be a sponsor for the upcoming Kaspa Experience event, but we'll do more on that later.
Then we had E015 announce their latest Voyage map update, and there is, I'm going to mutilate this, Caravel.
Yeah, Caravel.
Oh, I didn't mutilate it. Oh, good.
How else could Caravel be said?
It's like the easiest
I'm just
word.
interested.
No,
how else could Caravel be said?
Because I thought it might have been like Caravelli. I don't know.
Caravel.
Caravel. But all right.
Caravel.
Anyway, the Caravel, the IGRA testnet is launching in mid-July. The destination, a new programmable system that prioritises decentralisation and security. Infrastructure for a trustless, scalable digital economy. Straight from IGRA Lab's mouth.
Yeah, so excited about this. We did meet with Pavel not long ago, didn't we? Which was really cool.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Pavel. It was great to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just so excited about all this building going on.
Yeah, these guys, IGRA, are going to be at the Kaspa Experience as well, which we'll be talking about later. And so will Kasplex. So it's going to be awesome to see both of those test nets, or both of those layer 2s there. So it'll be great to see. And hopefully, fingers crossed, at least one of them will be live on mainnet. But that is what it is. It doesn't matter. Stuff like this takes time, and it should take time because, again, you're dealing with something that's a completely new architecture. Dealing with a DAG is a lot different than dealing with just a singular chain. So, yeah, there's things and little things that need to be worked out. But so far, Kasplex's layer 2 has been going really, really well. Lots of cool stuff coming out from them.
It just rings back to one of Michael Sutton's quotes, which was something like, it takes time and patience to build something so fast, or something like that. Yeah, perfectly sums this stuff up.
Definitely.
So I'm sure you've seen it, and if you haven't, go check it out. But Cassia is now live. It's a truly peer-to-peer open source encrypted messaging service on Kaspa. It supports encrypted messages, so only the recipient can view the messages sent for them. Encrypted file transfers up to 10 KB, import and export backups of all messages, so make sure you regularly back up when you're for when Kaspa prunes. And please note there is a beta release, and it should not be treated as your main Kaspa wallet storage solution. 10 Cas is enough to send hundreds and thousands of messages. So to start a conversation with another user, you need to create a handshake. These handshake messages will cost 0.2 Cas plus the fees. But if they or you accept, 0.2 Cas will be returned in the response. After the handshake messages only cost transaction fees based off your message length. Yeah, and it looks awesome.
It is awesome. I've used it. I've spoken with Kaspa Silver. We've pinged each other some messages. It's so good, man.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm pretty sure this is the first ever truly peer-to-peer encrypted messaging service that's been around. Like, this smashes everything else out the water because it is so peer-to-peer and decentralized and secure. It's just an incredible use case for Kaspa alone. And the really cool thing is, just in testing this, the transaction fees not the transaction fees, but the transactions on Kaspa's network just shot up. And that's what you want to see. That's just one service, one app that is just given that spike. And it's a really good one. It's perfect for if you value your privacy. And again, the fees you're paying are minimal. So I think it's a really, really good system, and they're actually just constantly updating it because it is beta. They're adding
lots of activity.
So it's really, really good. Honestly, go check them out if you haven't already, especially if you love using Telegram or you love using WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Cassia is the Kaspa version of that, so it comes with all the benefits of Kaspa's network as well.
Definitely, and there's been already users forking Cassia for other stuff. So Starlight at Starlight Cass on X has forked Cassia and started building chess on Cass. It's a very, very beta version, they said, but it does look awesome. They also went on to say that many other games could be made on Cass easily just by forking Cassia. Checkers, Who Is It, Tic-Tac-Toe, Gartic, for example. So yeah, it just shows how well, obviously, the code's been implemented for Cassia.
Imagine if we get GTA 6 on Kaspa before GTA 6 gets launched.
I reckon.
That is the next step.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, this is just really cool stuff. It's, you know what it sort of reminds me of, and I don't know if this is fair or not, but it does sort of remind me of, you know, when like Nokia, when you first got a Nokia and you had Snake and you were playing Snake. Like that was the most mind-blowing stuff ever when you were playing it.
It's ultimate, yeah.
Ultimate. But then it just really progressed from there, and like, games got better, and now you've got like app stores and all sorts of things. I don't know. I feel like this for Kaspa.
Yeah.
You start off with these cool games. They're quite rudimentary games, but they're cool.
It's the starting point, isn't it? Yeah.
And it is the starting point, and then it just grows from there. I don't know. It's really, but I think it's going to grow a lot quicker than anyone expects.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And then we've got Kas Mixer, Kaspa's first mixer, a privacy mixing pool for Kaspa. A DApp made by Kaspa Funding. Great video diving into this by XXIM on their YouTube. XXIM have done some awesome video. They constantly pump out really good content, so definitely subscribe to them. But yeah, a Kaspa Mixer, in my opinion, is a really, really good thing because it just adds more privacy.
Yeah.
And I think that's everyone's right to have that, is privacy. You do get the people arguing that, and it's a fair argument, you're going to get illegal things like money laundering, things like that. But the one thing that really is the biggest money laundering thing ever, or used for money laundering, is fiat.
Yeah.
Like that is the biggest thing for money laundering. So as far as I'm concerned, there's always going to be exploits somewhere. People are going to abuse a system somewhere. But Kas Mixer, for everyday people, for the majority of people, is going to be a really good thing because it allows people to have as much privacy as they want. If you look at, even in France and things like this in Europe at the moment, what do they call it? A $5 wrench attack, where basically people are just getting mugged for at gunpoint in some cases, for their crypto. And it's because it's not that private. Obviously people have known that they've got crypto here, there and everywhere. A Kas Mixer just allows you to become even more private, so someone's not just tracking one of your wallets and they track it all the way through. You can mix it and then it gets lost. That is a really big benefit, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. So any of you privacy maximalists, jump on it, take a look. So the Kaspa name service, the KNS, has been doing some upgrades, and they now say that all domains can be transferred to and between Casware, Castle and Currency wallets. It's important to note that if the received wallet isn't a KNS supported wallet, then the domain will not be visible and cannot be merged. But they're certainly doing more and more upgrades, and keep on building.
Your KNS now can be used for sending and receiving CAS, which is fantastic, but obviously only with wallets that
support
KNS. So yeah,
they had a good. If you want to check it, I think it was on their GitHub or something like that. It has a good list of everything, but there are the three that I could definitely find and would happily speak about.
It just makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Chris.cas, send it to Chris.cas, or send it to Kaspa XYZ by it's easier just to, if you're telling people and you can't copy paste it anywhere, and you just say to someone, just send it to Chris.cas. Don't send it to Chris.cas because that's not my address. But yeah, if you do send it to that, then it's a lot easier. They can just it just makes things so much more simpler. Anyway, Kaspa Finance V3 Dex AMM has passed its audit with perfect score from RD Auditors, a top tier cybersecurity firm based in London. Massive congratulations to them. Again, another Dex being built out on Kaspa. Really, really good. We want as many Dexes as possible so people have options, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it all, just sort of floodgates opening and everyone just flooding in there. It's going to be incredible.
But I am glad these Dexes are getting some serious audits done. It's always good to see that.
So Proof of Works has popped onto the Kaspa scene as the first fully on-chain jobs platform built on Kaspa. They handle on-chain job listings, smart contract escrow, payouts in Kaspa and other cryptos through a planned integration with CSwap, a DAO-based dispute system, censorship-resistant work history and reputation system. They are inviting Kaspians to try and break their site. So go on to proofofworks.com because it's in open beta at the moment. And it does look awesome.
Yeah, it does.
And there's some cool tasks being listed and jobs being listed. Lots of like content creation stuff, and there's some sort of AI agent model builder or something on there as well. Lots of stuff being built on there at the moment. So if you have any sort of jobs like that you need doing, go check them out first and try and reward some Kaspians first.
So Christian Ludwig has given us a great rundown of lots of things being built on top of Kaspa.
Yeah.
So we have a point of sale system, a mixer, multiple visualizers, multiple wallets, multiple explorers, encrypted peer-to-peer messaging service, SDK for AI prompted games and meme contracts, SDK for AI inference verification, hyperliquid like DEX but actually decentralized, full casino games and sports betting, a Fiverr-like app, which we've just explained there, with an on-chain escrow, name service, NFTs and tokens, EVM swap and lending, which is coming actually from Zealous. They've got the Fervent Finance, and I think there's a few others that are going to be doing lending protocols as well, which is really, really good in my opinion. I love a lending protocol. Just if you are over collateralizing your Kaspa, to borrow some money or USDT, whatever it is, just please make sure you're doing it safely.
Don't want to lose your Kaspa.
Yeah, don't overexpose yourself. Make sure your liquidation level is healthy, because it would be horrendous for you if you get liquidated, and it can actually have a really bad knock-on effect for the markets in general because it just cascades all of the liquidations. Yeah. So yeah.
Watch out for that. But to continue the list, there's also a Lightning layer for Bitcoin, AI verification solutions for healthcare, and industrial apps for energy credit, commodity trading and verification. Loads of stuff. You missed out merch store.
Yeah. I mean, are we built on Kaspa? We accept Kaspa.
We accept Kaspa. Everything's on there is Kaspa related.
I mean, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you could just put merch store on there as well, please, that would be ideal.
We are technically builders on the space.
Yeah.
Except we're just not the sort of builders you're thinking of.
No, we have done a cool video where we did actually build the first house on Kaspa.
Yeah, that's true. We did do that. Go check that out.
Go check that out. That was on both of us, wasn't it? Reposted. But yeah, go check that out. So yeah, we are builders on Kaspa. So really, it should just say Tom and Chris.
Yeah.
But that about does it for the extensive list of integrations this month.
Right, let's rock on to listings. So
we have a new Kas spot trading pair now on KuCoin, which is Kas USDC.
Yep, and we now have Tangem. They've added support in their wallet, so you can now buy Kas with USD, Euro and more directly in the app. And that's thanks to their integration with Simplex. So again, that just I like that because you can keep your Kas secure in your cold wallet, but you can also add more to it. So that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
All through their app.
And that does it for the listings. But I would like to just do a big shout out to Kraken for being the first tier one that's listed Kaspa, and I hope it's just doing everything you needed it to do. Yeah. I certainly know lots of Kaspians that are using Kraken to onboard. So yeah, awesome.
We love Kraken. And again, to remind everyone, they listed for 0 fees, no upfront fees at all. So, and I mean, you've got, as a community, we've got to give props where it's due. And I think it's important to give back to those who give to us as a community. because again, we don't have the funding for this sort of thing. But they obviously saw Kaspa, saw how strong the community was, and also saw how incredible the tech was. So they moved first. So if you
trading volume.
yeah, exactly. So if you can use Kraken, do, because you're supporting them. Give them the fees. Don't give it to other people that
that haven't listed Kaspa yet. Yeah. But anyway, no, massive shout out to them, and they love Rock the Kaspa as well. The amount of times they've posted Rock the Kaspa, really, that's what I'm fishing for, because I haven't posted that for a while. But no, honestly, great job, 100% great job, worth noting.
And we paid them 0 fees to do that as well. So, wicked.
So, time to rock on to notable videos and posts.
Okay, I am going to butcher this name now, so
I'm glad you're taking this one.
Really do apologise.
Yeah.
I will say it as best I can, but Yorishi
Yorishi
Sugakuni. Right, okay.
Yorishi Sugakuni?
So Yorishi Sugakuni posted a brilliant post about how Kaspa is now neck to neck with world-class payment systems.
Yeah.
At 10 blocks per second, Kaspa can handle roughly 3,000 to 4,000 transactions per second. Bitcoin handles roughly 5 TPS on average. Visa handles 1,700 TPS on average. MasterCard is 5,000 TPS on average, and PayPal is 800 TPS on average. The true beauty of Kaspa, though, is that besides Bitcoin that settles with sufficient certainty in about an hour, all of those payment processors don't truly settle for 2 to 5 days. Kaspa settles within 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So that again, that is real speed.
It's massive.
That because you actually get finality within 8 seconds ish. So yeah, it's a really good post there by him.
Yeah, 100%. And to be honest, I've said it a few times now, and it is genuinely something I'd love to see on Kaspa, even if it is just this, regardless of everything else that's being built on Kaspa. But it could easily handle transactions, easily as a transaction provider or payment provider.
Yeah.
Ideally, it's a lot easier to, rather than onboarding the whole world into buying Kaspa and using that to go and pay for your shopping, to just have like your normal debit card, rather than say Visa or MasterCard on the bottom, it just has a little Kaspa signal, and then you just tap it like normal, and everything happens in the back end through whichever business decides to do this, and that would be just so awesome, and it would be huge for everyone. I know businesses, especially as we're doing lots of onboarding stuff with businesses, when they're paying for like card processing fees and stuff, it's quite high, whereas on Kaspa it's like nothing, like literally nothing. So from a business point of view, you could go, okay, well, say every other competitor's roughly 1% for fees, I'll charge 0.5% for fees. I'm going to make a fortune. The business users using me are going to save a fortune. Everyone wins, and Kaspa could just handle this easily.
Yeah,
I have no idea how to build this, so.
Well, this is where Kaspa Kai's warp core comes into it. Being if they can make it ISO compliant, then it will be able to talk to banks and things like that. So it could be just a payment settlement service. And like you said, the back end. Everyday user doesn't need to know, because really what everyday user knows exactly how Visa works or exactly how MasterCard works. They don't. They just tap a card, the money gets deducted from their account, they know that, and it gets sent to the other person's account. They know that. That's all they need to know.
Yeah.
Whereas, like you said, the actual business owners themselves, they're the ones that are dealing with the fees. I don't know if they freeze accounts, if they do this, that, and the other. They're the ones that are dealing with all the back end of it. So if they can use Kaspa, boom, perfect payment route.
Yeah, 100%. So that would be, I would love to see that vision for Kaspa, definitely.
Yeah.
Let alone everything else that's being built on it at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
So moving on, we have Yestronaut, who's put together a Kaspa ecosystem map. Now everyone can understand and see Kaspa's ever-growing ecosystem. It's a really cool sort of graphic that has everything labelled out very neatly, and it does look cool. And it just sort of shows you everything you need to know at the moment. And I assure you that's going to be a mammoth task keeping that thing updated.
yeah, it definitely will be. But it is, again, this is really good for adoption for people, new people coming over to Kaspa. Well, where do I start? What can I, maybe not trust, but yeah, well, it is really. What can I go visit? What can I see? What's happening in the ecosystem? And it's just a comprehensive list of, and a really easy to understand list of everything you need to know about the ecosystem.
100%. It just needs a merch store section now.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but
really cool.
we're crypto's best kept secret, our merch store.
Yeah, I know, that's the issue.
We want our merch store to be more anonymous than Satoshi.
Some people say it is Satoshi's one.
Yeah.
Some people say Satoshi started to rock the Kaspa merch store, but
Yeah. Oh dear, right, anyway, moving on. Millie Crypto has been doing some great short video content on Kaspa with little updates from time to time, which is really cool to see. And again, they're very quick, very to the point, and very knowledgeable. They contain great content, so definitely give Millie Crypto a shout.
yeah, definitely. And also, not to forget K-Force as well. Still doing his thing. Still the monthly buy or the weekly buy, of Kaspa on a Sunday. That's still going ahead. Any more community ideas, do go let K-Force know. Let X-Triage know. And yeah, he certainly is just leading the charge with that.
Yeah, and there's been some really cool ones, like from Kaspa Commons actually for K-Force.
Yeah.
Giving ideas of like have a short video, a personal video of why you love Kaspa, what brought you to Kaspa. And there's been a lot of people doing that. It's really, really good. So good initiative there. And another initiative was to go to a merchant that's accepting Kaspa's payment and supporting them. Just make a purchase and prove it.
Yeah. We had a couple come through us. That was cool,
they did, which is really good.
Yeah.
Again, I genuinely do believe this. If someone as a business is accepting Kaspa's payment, they are really pushing adoption, like really, really pushing adoption there. Because the more businesses that do it, the more other businesses are going to be looking into it. Just even to ask why are you doing this? Which is a good thing, because ultimately questions lead to answers. And it creates their own journey then into Kaspa. So yeah, if merchants are accepting Kaspa's payment, you're in a position to pay with Kas. Use them as much as possible, because you support them, they're supporting Kaspa. It's a positive flywheel. Yeah,
that's the thing. And even if it's quite often see comments saying like, why would I want to sell my Kaspa? Which, don't get me wrong, I get it, 100% I get it. But say for example, whenever we go to like Wolfie's Bar or something like that, we go, right, we're going to spend
X amount.
£100 say, so we'll just buy whatever £100 gets me in Kas. That's what I spend, and that's all we do basically. But it's just really good to support businesses that are at the forefront of accepting Kaspa.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, Crypto Odie has put together a simulator to work out the cost of a 51% attack on Kaspa. He said he'd update the simulator every month with up-to-date data as well. So that is pretty cool. And if that's the sort of stuff you want to look into, go check him out. I'm pretty sure he's got it on a GitHub repository or something. But yeah, go check it out. And that about does it for the notable videos and posts.
Let's rock on to Meetups and Conferences. So the really big one that we've been talking about previously is the Kaspa Experience event in Berlin. Now this is going to be a huge event in my opinion. It's on Saturday the 13th of September, and the beauty of this event is it's going to be like a real life simulator of what the world could look like if it was run on Kaspa. Most of your drinks, food, merch, most services and products are going to be accepting Kaspa's payment. And it's a really cool idea. So like as part of buying the ticket, on arrival of the event, you get a certain amount, I think it's $75 maybe, or I don't know what the exact number is, I should really look it up, but you get a certain amount dollars worth of Kas back, but as Kas, to be able to spend at the event as well. It's going to have some brilliant speakers there as well, and it's going to be awesome. Really good event. So yeah, it's been put on by the Kaspa Alliance for Transparency, which is a non-profit or non-profit foundation arm of Nacho, so it's a really good event that they're putting on, but they really do want to focus on the Kaspa element of this.
Yeah.
And what I think is going to be really good, if you haven't got a ticket yet and you want to go to this, please do get them, because there's obviously limited availability. I think over half the tickets have sold now already to the actual Kaspa event itself. But if you're going to this event and you know someone like a Bitcoiner example, or someone you've been trying to get into crypto but they don't understand why,
skeptic, something like that.
Yeah, a skeptic, anything like that, this is the perfect event to take them to, because this really does showcase how incredible Kaspa is as tech. As soon as they see that first transaction going through, whether they're buying whatever it is, it will blow their mind. And it's like I said, it's the perfect event to take someone to showcase and show off Kaspa to them. You know how it is sometimes when you're with family or friends and you're trying to explain Kaspa to them and it's just boring as hell to them. And they just switch off and they just have that blank face of, why the hell am I talking to you about crypto? Take them to this event, because it's a cool event anyway. The only difference is you're using Kaspa instead of crappy fiat. So definitely, if you know someone who you think will benefit from seeing Kaspa in real time, take them to this event. It's going to be awesome. Lots and lots of cool stuff's going to be happening on there, hackathons, things like that. You've got really good speakers, and you're going to have a merch store there as well. Actually, there's going to be a couple of merch stores, so definitely come along to it, and you'll see us there. Yeah,
you definitely see us. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. It's just going to be a wicked event. Definitely the one not to miss.
Yeah, I totally agree. And then they also have, because it is obviously an arm of Nacho that is funding this, there is going to be a Nacho after party, which I think tickets are really running low on that. So if you are wanting to go to that, get a move on, because like I said, tickets are really scarce now for that event.
Yeah.
But I think mainly, yes, Nacho are paying for this and it's really cool and they're funding this event. But they do really want to focus the main event to be about Kaspa.
Yeah.
That's what it's about for them. It's Kaspa. Let's showcase Kaspa. So really looking forward to that one.
So let's do a quick catch up of some of the events that we mentioned on last episode. They've happened now. So we've got the Kaspa Meetup and Crescendo celebrations in Indore in India. The meetup brought together core blockchain devs and young innovators to discuss Kaspa's latest updates and upcoming initiatives. So congrats to Amit on an awesome event with what looked like a very decent turnout as well. The pictures looked amazing.
Yeah, really good. And then Zambia's first Kaspa meetup was a huge success. Big energy, ideas and community all in one place. The Kaspa meetup was a part of the blockchain and Web3 community network, and it looks like they had a very good turnout. Attendees took part in hands-on wallet setups, which is awesome, lively discussions, and received exclusive Kaspa educational materials to continue on their journey. Thanks to the KEF for sponsoring this event. Really good for, I think in real life events are perfect for grassroots adoption, for organic adoption, because it's face to face. People can see who you are and what it's all about.
And talking about more meetups, so there's a Kaspa meetup with Igra Labs. Pavel and Dennis were there at Le Hive Bar in Cannes in France. It's part of the Ethereum Community Conference, and a massive thanks again to the KEF and Kaspa Commons for their involvements in this.
Yeah, really cool to see. And that is it for meetups.
So let's keep it rocking and move on to articles and write-ups.
So Bankquote has written so many good articles and continues to do so. It's actually hard to pick one.
Yeah.
He's really good at writing articles, and they're brilliantly written as well. Definitely an account to follow on X. So his account is @Bankquote_DAG, DAG. He's done some incredible articles around Kaspa, and like I said, he continues to do so as well. Definitely an account to follow.
Yeah, 100%. And I would imagine we're pretty much going to be saying the same thing on every episode going forward.
Yeah.
So if all of a sudden we change shirts and it's that exact phrase again, it's just because we're trying to save time. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, 100%. He just writes so many good articles consistently. So yeah, keep up the amazing work there. We've also had Kaspa Com. They've now launched a Learn Kaspa section on their website, powered by the legend Kaspa Facts. A great way to teach people all about Kaspa with their weekly educational content. And Kaspa Facts is a legend as well.
Yeah, the guy is really, really, really smart.
Jacked.
Really smart and jacked.
Really, really jacked, yeah.
Big brain, big muscles.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a really nice guy as well. Seems very down to earth, and yeah, again, he's got a passion and a love for Kaspa, and obviously knows a lot about it. So I'm really, really glad that Kaspa.com have teamed up with him basically, and are now doing some incredible educational content on their platform.
Yeah, I mean, he's been grinding for a long time with Kaspa educational stuff. So yeah, really, really good to see that being rewarded. Yeah,
Kaspa Facts actually doing quizzes now, like X quizzes, and again, really, really good. Gets people thinking, and I like that style. I think it's cool.
So Elliot, who is researching Oracle solutions for Kaspa, has written some great posts and articles recently about oracles. And Elliot will be a speaker at the Kaspa Experience. So if you're going to go, you will hear some more of the Oracle good stuff there.
Yeah, definitely. Really, really knowledgeable on oracles.
Yeah.
And again, has a real deep passion to learn about the perfect solutions for Kaspa. So yeah, definitely read his stuff as well on X. Really, really good content there.
Yeah.
And I think he likes UFC as well. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll find out more. I'm really looking forward to meeting him actually at the Kaspa Experience.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, he sounds like a really cool guy. So yeah.
He's a cool cat.
He is a cool cat. And then Liberated Potato, or Patat, wrote a great Medium article on why proof of work is the only realistic foundation for global crypto adoption. The article basically says that since Bitcoin's launch in 2009, the crypto space has grappled with scaling Bitcoin to compete with centralized systems.
But its conservative approach led to its digital gold narrative, sidelining scalability. This spurred the creation of new networks split into proof of work and proof of stake. Proof of work rooted in Bitcoin's costly mining ensures fair distribution and high security, 50% BFT. But faces scalability challenges. Proof of stake with low security, 33% BFT, and costless block production risks unfair distribution and vulnerabilities like weak subjectivity, limiting its global scalability. Scientific advancements like pruning in proof of work networks such as Kaspa enable logarithmic storage growth, making them more scalable. Kaspa's innovations, including its Ghost protocol and Rust rewrite, demonstrate high throughput, 10 blocks per second, and management storage 260 gigabytes, positioning it as promising candidate for global adoption.
Wow, another mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
I'm glad you keep getting these.
I know. Why does this keep happening? You're much better when you do it.
I always used to get them. So I'm really glad this keeps happening.
There's always at least one mouthful in our shows.
Yeah, I know.
And I reckon the last 3 shows I've got it.
Yeah, which is good.
So yeah, if you're good at writing articles, write articles, because it really does help with this sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And that about wraps it up for articles and write-ups.
Right, let's rock on to adoption and marketing. So Kaspa was in the top 10 assets bought on top of service by Uphold over the 6th to the 12th of June.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work, Kaspians. This is awesome. This is what we like to see. Kaspa actually, in general, especially on like X and things like that, it's normally always trending and things like that. A lot of people know about Kaspa. It's on their radars. This is just another metric that proves it. So it's cool.
So we've had another amazing example of some awesome grassroots marketing. You'd kind of touched on this earlier with the K4 stuff, but this is where it originated, and he deserves a shout out for it. It was Russ T, or at Russ T142 on X. Came up with a new video series idea. It was in response to like a divided community over recent AI Kaspa videos. Rusty said, well, why don't we all just make a video of why we love Cas? With enough raw footage, someone's bound to make a sweet edit of all of us expressing the reasons we love Cas. So if you're okay showing your face, smash a quick video onto X, and I'll definitely say tag Kaspa Commons, because Chad loves a bit of grassroots marketing, and the more raw footage you can give that man, just the more gold he pumps out.
So he really does it.
Yeah, do tag Kaspa Commons, and if you don't follow them, go follow them, check them out. It's incredible the stuff they produce.
Kaspa Commons is still doing I really love seeing Kaspa Commons account, because they're doing the great stuff that they used to do for Kaspa Currency, but it's got more of a personality to it now. It's got more rhubarb to it. But again, with this raw footage of just explaining why you love Kaspa, brilliant idea, so simple, and so easy to do, really. Just put yourself out there. If you're happy to do that, put yourself out there and explain why you love Kaspa. I mean, I say it's really simple and so easy to do. I haven't actually done it yet.
I also haven't done it
Idiot.
yet. But we don't like showing our faces. So.
Yeah, we're really shy.
But no, we will do it 100%. The trouble is, it's hard to do a quick video on why you love Cas. That's the issue.
I ramble. That's my problem. I ramble on. But I do have a passion for it. I love it. I wish I could get my words out better. Maybe that's something I'll focus on. I'll try that.
You do good at speak.
I do good at speak.
Yeah.
I do good at speak. Yeah. Some absolute legend of a Kaspa community member has claimed the crown for the... You're an idiot. No wonder you got me to say this. Right. Has claimed the crown for the highest transaction on Kaspa in England, Scotland and Wales. I can say with some certainty that he almost died doing this.
Yeah.
So it's a title that's well deserved.
Thank you very much.
This guy
Thank
here.
you very much.
He's done an incredible job, honestly. The Three Peaks Challenge, I thought, was just some nice little ramblers.
So did I.
It's so tough, man. It's so tough. And Tom not only did it and done the challenge, done it within the 24 hours, he also sent a Kaspa transaction to me from the peak of every mountain he went to.
Yeah.
And it worked seamlessly, didn't it?
It did, yeah. To be honest, I was kind of thinking, I hope it's signal when I get up there. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, no, on every peak there was, and it just worked perfectly. But yeah, that was a lot harder than I thought it was. I made the half joke, but I was half being honest. People say, have you done much training? And I go, well, it's just a walk, isn't it? I've been walking for like 30 odd years. This will be easy. That was so hard. That was so difficult. But yeah, done it.
Yeah, really well done, man. It was hard slog. I mean, even in one of your videos, it sounded like you was literally about to die. Yeah. You had no breath, but you still sent that transaction anyway. Bad arts.
And we were quite close on time. It was 24 hours to do it, and I think the group I was with, we did it in like 23:40 something.
Yeah, it was tight.
So you can imagine how annoyed they were when you get to the top. We meant to just like, we're here, take a picture and go, and I'm there going, hang on a minute, and I'm going into my Kaspian and send a thing. But yeah, no, we've done it.
But thank God Kaspa's so fast. Otherwise,
I would have.
If you was doing it with Bitcoin, you wouldn't have succeeded.
No, I'd still be up there. Yeah.
Oh come on! Don't throw shade to them. They're great.
Yeah,
we love Bitcoin. Anyway, that is it for adoption and marketing.
So let's keep it rocking and rock on to feature merchants. So I just want to have firstly just a big shout out to everyone posting jobs on Kaspa Jobs and on proofofworks.com as well. These are people accepting Kas for payment, so I know it's not like I'm not doing individually everyone, but go check them out, and a big shout out to anyone who's offering their services for Kas.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
And if it's something you would like to do, go on to Kaspa Jobs or Proof of Works and list your services, list your skills, and you can get paid in Kas if someone picks it up.
Yeah, 100%. Go do it. So yeah, that's first and foremost just a big shout out to basically anyone doing this. So well done.
Then we've got X10 Real Estate in the Philippines is now accepting Kas as payment, which is awesome.
Really, really cool. Lavendi Pro had a screenshot from a friend showing the Kaspa accepted his sticker in a bistro in Albania. So I'm pretty sure this is the Bold Bistro in Vlor, Albania. And they've been accepting Kaspa since like at least February 2023. Because that was when that's when I first saw it on the Kaspa currency account. They first posted about that. So they are definitely worth a mention in this episode.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Again, if people are accepting Kaspa's payment, go support them, especially if you're close.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit far for us.
I mean, I'm not, unless they do like Just Eat.
Do they do delivery?
Yeah.
Do you do delivery to the UK mainland? Yeah.
Then I will. Captain Kaspa has onboarded You do it. You do it. I can't do it.
I do it. So, Captain Kaspa has onboarded Curatori Tappetieri, the first professional auto upholstery cleaning business in Constanta, Romania. Whilst getting their car interior cleaned, Captain Kaspa introduced the business owner to Kaspa, and she was captivated by its potential. She now accepts Kaspa's payment and has started investing in Kaspa as well. So great job there, Captain Kaspa, onboarding business owners.
Yeah, Captain Kaspa was actually on Blockchain Banter a week or so ago. And he said his goal is, it's got like the sort of Captain Planet logo, but his goal is to, he's very 80s child, loves the 80s vibe. I love the 80s vibe as well. And he's really pushing for adoption. And actually, to be fair, I've seen loads of posts and they've just gone through business to business to business, pushing Kaspa.
Yeah.
And businesses are accepting Kaspa, but this was one of his first ones and it's really, really cool to see.
Yeah, really, really cool. And obviously they deserve a shout out as well. So
Definitely.
to the business owner of Curatori Tappetieri and also to Captain Kaspa.
Well done.
Thank you.
NanoGPT, an AI model company, has started accepting CAS as payment. 200 plus AI models are accessible via NanoGPT with a minimum of $1 to access all their AI models. Payments take in seconds, and you can both deposit and use every AI model via website and API. If this sounds like something that can benefit you, go check them out and support businesses accepting CAS.
Yeah, definitely. They put up a post basically saying we've had so many people talking about Kaspa, so we're accepting CAS, and yeah, it is awesome. Basically, just like a like Grok or ChatGPT or whatever, all those sort of things, all just bundled into one place. You pay your fee and you type your question, and it goes across to all these different.
I think it's actually
models.
Because it's NanoGPT. I think it is actually nano based, like the blockchain Nano.
Okay.
Which is fair enough, but it's really cool that they are accepting CAS as payment for their services as well.
Yeah.
Crypto, like again, a lot of people that are in crypto are in it for one end goal reason. So there's going to be lots of variations of how we get to that end goal. But we're all in it for sort of the same thing. So it's cool. But again, really good that they're offering CAS as payment now as well.
Yeah, it is really cool. So if you're interested, you can take a look. It's you haven't got to do a subscription to have a go. You can basically do one-time payments for stuff as well. So yeah, if you're interested, go take a look. And that about wraps it up for this month's feature merchants.
And I think that about wraps it up for this episode.
It does.
So keep it rocking, Kaspa.
We'll see you next month.
Yeah,
that'll do it. Yeah,
awesome.
I think so.
What is it? Curatori Tappetieri.
Curatori Tappetieri, something like that.
I don't speak Romanian.